GGTalks.
Welcome, xEmoMuffin, to the stream. Say hi.
Hi.
There we go, there we go. Right, so we're just going to kick it off with, what's your name and where'd you come from? Your
All right.
Twitch name and country is fine. Right.
Okay. So I am xEmoMuffin. It is not XEmoMuffin. For the love of God. I'm from the U.S. Midwest U.S.
Okay, that was an easy one. Okay, when did you start streaming and why?
So I tried to like think about this because I honestly have no idea. I think I started back in like 2016, I think roughly.
Okay.
But it wasn't like a consistent thing until last year. And my friend got me into streaming because he was doing it all the time, and I was like, oh, that looks like really cool, and you're basically just sitting and playing games all day. Like, what's not to like about that? And the more and more I got into it, I was like, okay, I'm like, this is actually like making friends.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is a lot more, and I like this.
And that's where we found each other. And now we are
Yeah.
friendlings, whether you like
And
it or
now-
not.
Friendlings.
Friendlings! It's a good term. Thank you, DBG, thank you. I was just making sure my hair wasn't like sticking up through my headphones or anything. So, do you actively watch other streamers?
Was that a do you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, yes, I do. As you know, like I'm in your streams a lot. I mod a couple channels, so I'm also like in there.
Yep.
But I also normally at the end of my streams when I host and raid people, I normally stick around and like watch for a little bit and then go back to their streams once in a while to just see like what's going on. Just to like get like a feel of like what everyone else is doing and like get a feel of like the rest of the community and how everyone else is.
Yeah, well, I feel that helps us as well because like we see what each other's doing, what's working well, what isn't. Like that's
Right.
It's how you grow.
Right.
So what does your setup consist of?
So my setup is I have an Alienware PC that has a 1070 in it.
Mhm.
Did you make a face at Alienware?
No, I made a face at
Okay.
Epic saying, "Oh, look, it's a Dwayne and a muffin."
Okay, I was like, oh, yeah. So Alienware with a 1070. I don't know anything else in it. I think it has 16 grand. The RAM.
RAM.
Yeah. And then I have two 24-inch Samsung monitors. My Xbox One is like sat right underneath one of my monitors, and I have a Logitech C922 camera and a Corsair Void Pro headset.
The Void Pros are so nice, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed my Void Pros.
Yeah, I had Krakens before.
Yeah.
And with gauges, especially, it just pressed them in like so hard, and it hurt. But these have like enough room.
And she also has a roommate that yells loudly during her streams.
Okay, to be fair, I yell very loud during his streams as well. So, I mean, it's a trade-off.
It's a give and take. It's a give and take.
Yeah.
So, what games or categories have been the best for your personal growth?
So what I always found was Smite was always really it's hard because Smite was always like my main game before I started getting into like more story games.
Yeah.
And that's always like my fallback plan. So like Smite and Overwatch were my two main games. And that's where I kind of like got started and got like a little bit of a following from. And then it's just kind of like it jumps from game to game, honestly. And because I'm never on a consistent game, it's kind of hard to like determine. Because I mean, like, just from streaming the Kingdom Hearts series, I've gotten like roughly like 10 followers. So it varies per game, really.
Yeah, I get that. Like, as I say, with my channel, I sort of started off with oh, Hellzan's going to follow you.
Yay!
I started off obviously with the Super Metroid speedruns. And sort of built my community off that, and then went into other games. But I sort of tried to go into other games that made sense to follow on from the Metroid games, if that makes
other,
sense.
like Nintendo, like
yeah,
SNES games and stuff.
And then we're going to work up from there. So tell us about your first stream. How did it go?
So my I don't even remember my very first stream. I'm gonna be completely honest, but I know that I did not have a camera. I probably had my Kraken or whatever, and I think streamed off the Xbox.
Okay.
So I think I literally had like nothing. Um, but it was just I'm going to just sit here and play games and maybe someone will pop in. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I streamed for like 2 hours and no one popped in and I got really upset. I was like, no, this is supposed to be easy. Why is it not no, like
Yeah.
I was like super upset my first stream, I think, but I like progressively like worked on it and like, obviously figured out the tips and tricks.
Yeah, it's one of them. You sort of have to develop a little bit of a thick skin, should we say?
Right, yeah. Oh
Just
yeah, for sure. Anything dealing with the internet, if you don't have a thick skin, then you're not gonna last very long.
yeah. Guys, can we keep it nice in chat, please? I don't want to hear about Mufftroid.
Mufftroid.
They're talking about you speedrunning Super Metroid, which personally I'd love to see that.
No.
Okay, where do you see yourself this time next year?
Probably doing the same thing. Hopefully, like a little bit more growth and stuff like that. I don't know like any goals or anything I really want to set yet, but I just really want to continue doing the same thing, like streaming every day consistently, getting a bigger community, gaining more friends, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, like it's just it's a hobby for me. Like, so this is just something I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm laughing at chat. DBG's just said a goal to make him mod.
Oh god.
Right, so the last question. What will you do if Twitch no longer becomes a platform? Have you got a backup plan?
If Twitch goes under or anything like that, I don't really know because I work a full-time job already. So I mean, like, it's not like money would be an issue if Twitch went down.
Yeah.
But I don't have any other platforms, honestly. So that would be an issue if I wanted to, because I don't understand YouTube or anything like that.
Well, I mean, there's always Facebook as well. Like,
There is,
always
yeah,
stream
there's
to Facebook.
Mixer, all that stuff.
See, I've looked at Mixer, and it seems like a much better platform. Like, if Mixer had come about before Twitch, I think Mixer would be the bigger platform. Because
Probably.
it's just got so much more interactivity with chat. Because, like, you can spend whatever these little things are that you earn whilst watching people. You can spend them to make, like, a GIF or something pop up on their stream.
Yeah, and Mixer has no latency.
Yeah.
Epic side.
Like, so I wholeheartedly think that if Twitch goes under, Mixer's going to be the next big thing, unless Facebook does something radical to its live streaming to make it.
Like so I'm in like a Smite group on Facebook.
Yeah.
And every single time someone posts in there, like it'll pop up on my feed, and then like right underneath it, like where the comments should be, there's always like a Mixer stream there.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, so this is like a thing. Like I forget that it's a thing, but I think it's like growing more rapidly than we would think.
Yeah.
Honestly.
See, I've got my Mixer. I've already signed up for a Mixer account, so I already have GG Dwayne on Mixer, just in case I do end up. It's always worth doing. Like, you never know what's going to blow up next, and I want my name on that platform. The only platform that I don't have that name on is Twitter, and that really annoys me. Because
what's your name on Twitter?
GG_Dwayne. Because GG Dwayne's taken by an account that hasn't been used in 10 months, and they're following like 2 people.
Oh.
And I'm like, fucking Twitter, deactivate this account, please, because I want it.
Yeah, I luckily got my name on Twitter, and I think I had another Twitter account, and I'm really glad that I don't use that anymore, because the name was atrocious.
What was it?
I'm pretty sure it was like Rarts Nicole. Because,
XD.
Hey, fucking Team Kid here, like...
Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
Oh, God.
Right, so we shall wrap that up here. Hi to everybody that popped in with chat.
Hello.
We are going to be going straight into Child of Light now because I'm dying to play it, and I really want to play it, so I'm going to play it.
I'm gonna hang around while I cook and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. It's appreciated. Right, so I'm just going to go to my Be Right Back screen for a few unknown minutes. Scene never dies, says Miko.
She's not wrong.
She's not. She's not.
What was it? You turned to like a goth, like aesthetic goth or something like that? when
Yeah,
you
that's it.
grow up? Yeah.
Aesthetic goth. That is the one. Right, so I'm going to bid you adieu.
Okay, bye.
And we shall talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
GGTalks.